All right, this is 3. I gotta make it a point to say it right up front. All right, here we go. Yeah, like I said, let them know up front it changed at the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it because I like telling you what we talk about and how we come to stuff. Okay, talk to pastors up front. This is about the journey that I'm supposed to, the real job. Call a meeting before I even accept anything and tell them what God has told me. That we are going to take up the offerings like we're supposed to do. Because the history of the church taking advantage of visiting pastors, preaching, and you're going to try that stuff with John? No. I'll never forget that story. Jesse Duplantis told, God. They gave him a Dr. Pepper for his efforts. Yeah, you ain't doing that to John. You're not doing that to Jesus either. Because you'll just be cursed. That's all. You'll get cursed in your whole church. You and your church. Okay, no, I don't want you to have a curse fall upon you. Remember? That's what he said. If you reject me, you reject Jesus' message. Then you're sifted. That's it. So they will have to make that hard choice to walk in faith. These fake Christians, oh yeah, he will sift them right there, right then. I said, wow, that's awesome. That makes my job easier. Yeah. I remember I said that. That makes my job easier, I don't have to put up with the bullshit. Jesus picked the right one because I don't mince my words. And any of my friends will tell you I don't. Well, ex-friends will tell you I don't mince words. I'm not going to leave you jacked up. That's why I don't have any friends. That's okay. It's whatever. Jesus is my best friend. Yeah, Jesus picked the right one. I don't mince words. All right, end times. We solved it. We squashed it in the story. We are not participating in stories, end times, end stories. So have fun. The Christians of America are leaving. The real Christians, holy Christians, the bright light lion Christians, the Christians that have mastered Joyce Myers. Those are the Christians that he's choosing. He takes nothing but bright lions, okay? Yeah. Psalm 74. Let me see. I don't think I need to read it, but man, let's look. Maybe it's just one big commentary about it. That don't make no sense, does it? No. Well, I circled it. It's not too long. Let me read what the commentary. What? Oh, I know what this is about. I don't know why it's with Psalm 7. Okay, let me just read Psalm 74, and then I'll tell you why. Okay. Oh God, why have you rejected us forever? Why does your anger smolder against the sheep of your pasture? Remember the nation you purchased long ago, the people of your inheritance whom you redeemed? He's talking about Israel. Mount Zion, where you dwell, turn your steps toward these everlasting ruins. All this destruction the enemy has brought on the sanctuary. Your foes roared in the place where you met with us. They set up their standards as signs. They behaved like men wielding axes to cut through a thicket of trees. They smashed all the carved paneling with their axes and hatchets. They burned your sanctuary to the ground. They defiled the dwelling place of your name. They said in their hearts, we will crush them completely. They burned every place where God was worshipped in the land. We are given no signs from God. No prophets are left. And none of us knows how long this will be. How long will the enemy mock you, God? Will the foe revile your name forever? Why do you hold back your hand? Your right hand, take it from the folds of your garment and destroy them. But God is my king from long ago. He brings salvation on the earth. It was you who split open the sea by your power. You broke the heads of the monster in the water. It was you who crushed the heads of Leviathan and gave it as food to the creatures of the desert. It was you who opened up springs and streams, who dried up the ever-flowing rivers. The day is yours, and yours also the night. You established the sun and moon. It was you who set all the boundaries of the earth. You made both summer and winter. Remember how the enemy has mocked you, Lord? How foolish people have reviled your name? Ugh. My hand started drawing up. You ever had that? I probably need... what do you call it? Well, I took a bunch of baking soda. Electrolytes. I'm going to do that later. Do not hand over the life of your dove to wild beast. Do not forget the lives of your afflicted people forever. Have regard for your covenant, because haunts of violence fill the dark places of the land. Do not let the oppressed retreat in disgrace. May the poor and needy praise your name. Rise up, O God, and defend your cause. Remember how fools mock you all day long. Do not ignore the clamor of your adversaries and the uproar of your enemies, which rises continually. I don't know why I wrote arrogant up there. Oh, no, it's for the other scripture. Never mind. My bad. Okay, here's what he's talking about. Now, Jesus has me putting, our cell phones, they got clipboards, or our tablets, they have clipboards. Clip something, So he had me construct all these paragraphs telling about the movement to bring people so they don't have to take the chip. They know that we're here, that we're getting raptured, that we're leaving the earth in one piece. Jesus always said that, in one piece. That was purgatory. He was referring to purgatory and everybody on the earth that's a real Christian. Okay, so he has me doing that. So somebody commented on it, okay? So let me read it. I'm addressing her. As I was placing all those comments that Jesus wants me to post, I got the attention of a self-made Bible scholar such as myself, but she was not chosen. Yeah, you weren't chosen, honey. I wish that she was. Raw truth. Seriously. It's okay, honey. I love you. I'll do it anyway. I know I probably shouldn't say that, but my life is now no longer my own. I can relax when I get to heaven. That's when I can relax and kick my feet up in my castle. Yeah, I can't do it till then. About 10 years, I'm thinking. Anyway, honey, I'm addressing you, okay? I am one with Jesus now. I'm sure there's more changes he will make to me for my journey, which I wish was yours. Jesus loves us, honey. We are his children. He doesn't want his babies to be tested like that. Jeez, you're heartless. Jesus is not, period. Oh, yeah, she thinks we should go to through Revelations. She can stick around for it. Yeah, that we got to prove ourselves. No. He's tired of this crap. Up here, stuff we weren't aware of. We're sitting ducks. So no, honey, we don't got to do all that. Sorry. This is Jesus. Jesus says this is a warning all around the world. You mock this. You place laughing emojis on the comments that I'm having her post. You just got yourself sifted. You do not belong to me, short bus. I don't care how much in the word you are. He was very angry about that one. Yeah, look. Yeah. He don't care. You're sifted. So don't mock my stuff. I don't care personally. I just know you're getting yourself sifted. I'm a giver. I try to give, yeah, and then I get shit on. It's okay. It's whatever. I'm John now, so it's okay. God corrected it. All right. Psalm 73, and I wrote it out, I do believe. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I wrote it all out, whatever I need to read. Psalm 73. It's time. 9 through 11. All right. Okay, I wrote it out. Their mouths lay claim to heaven. This is Psalm 73, 9 through 11. Their mouths lay claim to heaven, and their tongues take possession of the earth. Therefore their people turn to them and drink up waters in abundance. They say, how would God know? Does the Most High know anything? Oh man, then he started screaming. Yes, I know that you're a pedo. I saw it. The church cannot protect you from what I have in store for you. Go ahead and let the church cuddle you. Make no mistake, sir, you're sifted. Your son is in prison, and that's on you. Yes, it's going to get ugly from this point on. Let me just put the word away. I thought I was there to cover it. But no, their reaction to the thing that I've said Gave the opposite effect. Sure did. Buckle up. Churches. All churches. Not just Wildwood Gospel Church in Alaska, Texas. If you're protecting pedos with false hope of grace and mercy, you are 100% getting yourself sifted. You understand me, sir? 100% getting sifted. Oh yeah, during the yard conversation, she said, no more church for you. That's it. Maybe you don't know he's a pedo. Maybe none of y'all knew. I do. I have that psychic ability because I am John, okay? But I'm sure somebody knew. I'm sure of it. Maybe you don't know he's a pedo. It'll come out. There are no secrets with God. If you're a Christian, you're a real Christian, you know that. Secrets come out. Or maybe they're already out and you're protecting them because you think there's grace and mercy for molesting a child. That's sick. You're sick. There was some rapturing loud. Okay, I changed the subject. But it goes on, trust me. There was some rapturing going on last night while bombing was occurring. It wasn't as intense and as emotional like Iran raptured, but it went on for a couple of hours. I thought I was sick, but no, it wasn't that. Then I made the connection. He helped me. Jesus and me. The church was trying to make me feel some kind of way at church on Sunday. Oh yeah, I picked up on it. The elders and the daughter was not friendly anymore. They stopped. So I know they watched my after church video, which is fine. I see what's going on. They might be a church that needs to be shut down. It's rampant in that family. They actually think that there is mercy and grace for that stuff. He kept using the word shit. I just kept inserting stuff, so be aware of that. Isn't that something? Why would you think there is mercy and grace for raping a child? Why would you think that? God. Why would you think that is okay? It amazes me. Just because your loved ones are pedophiles, you got to fight for it? You got to make me feel some kind of way? This pedophile in your family? Just because you don't want to come to the conclusion of what has happened? And now he's going to hell and you got a problem with that? You got a problem with him going to hell? After what he's done to children? Obviously your boy learned it somewhere. It was done to him probably by his own father. He used the F-bomb. What a weirdo. And I know he has to know something. You know, he's under the imagination. Delusion that there is grace and mercy for that stuff. For pedophilia, never was there ever grace and mercy for pedophilia. Never! Never! You're sick! This is him. That's the spirit of delusion over this entire church. If that's the case, there's a spirit of delusion on the entire church. I feel sorry for those poor little old ladies. I prayed a prayer of protection over them. They're precious. They're totally innocent. Totally. And I write, I guess I'm not going to that church anymore because I'm calling it out. Oh well. I guess I ain't going to church anymore. Y'all picked the wrong stand. This is him. Y'all picked the wrong stand. You're going to take up for a pedophile? You're going to take up for a pedophilia? Because you think there's grace and mercy in that demonic spirit? No! It's of Satan! Satan! It's one of the worst you could ever have. Obviously, you don't worry. I won't show up anymore. You make me sick. I could tell who knew of my information because I was very transparent. Okay? I thought, okay, I'm not the pedophile, so I can continue to go to church. Oh, no. Oh, no. Trust me, I spoke Psalm 16 as I was walking up to the church. I sure was. Sure was. You make me sick. I could tell who knew my information, and I could tell the ones that did not. Because everyone talked. The ones that did not were very nice to me. But you guys went cold. That's fine. You feel like you're being attacked? Maybe you should be. You're embracing pedophilia. You just are. You think there's mercy and grace for that stuff. There never was, honey, never. And we didn't know that until Jesus told me to write it down. Because he has me being the messenger of the Lord of hosts. And now I got psychic abilities. I knew when I got out of that car he was, okay? And I know you know. Somebody knows. I don't know why. I guess you think he's going to be okay. You're not even thinking of the kids. Well, he gets to that, trust me. Let me get back to it. But you guys went cold. That's fine. You feel like you're being attacked. Maybe you should be. You're embracing pedophilia. You just are. You think there's mercy and grace for that stuff? There never was, honey. Never. And we didn't know that till Jesus told me to write it down. Because he has me being the messenger of the Lord of hosts. And you better grab hold of that, churches. Because that's a fact. And that's my job. Call people out that are in sin. Especially if it's pedophilia. Oh my God. That's sick. Don't worry, I'll never come to your church again. Well, I'm not going to say that. Let me just put it that way. But I won't darken your doors anymore. I got a taste. It ain't good. I thought it could be a home, but no. You did not embrace truth. You embraced untruth. Read that letter that Jesus sent to us, okay? Yeah. Because you're protecting somebody who has that problem. No, somebody who is a pedophile. Let's just say it like it is. Raw truth. A pedophile. Bullshit, no. The fact that you are just causing further damage to the children, to the mother of the children, that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. It's no wonder I don't see her anymore. There. That's no wonder. She got a clue. She's going to protect her babies, and I don't blame her. They've already been violated. My God. Where did that boy learn that shit, huh? This is him. Yes, I already know. Man, I just can't get over it, Father. This is why you have me pulling up. It can't be a meeting. Hell to the no. Meeting of the churches. No. I misinterpreted that. There is no way there can be a meeting called. No. It's like Fox in the hen house. No. He will find out when he gets there. There will be no grace and mercy for that. And if you continue with this mindset, guess what? You're going to find yourself in hell as well. Because you lifting up this guy who is a pedophile, and you think there's mercy and grace for that piece of shit. That's what he said. There is not. He doesn't belong to God. Sorry. Maybe at one time he was. He is no longer. He's been sifted. That's it. That's it. He'll find out when he gets there. Okay? He'll find out. And if you've done it, you'll find out too. No. I will let this fall where it may. I was going to support you. I thought, okay, I'm there to protect the church because that boy was the first one to greet me. When I walked in that church, he went from the stage to the back door to greet me. I was very impressed. I thought, my God, what a nice guy. Precious. I'm sure he was before he got violated and got the spirit of pedophilia on him. Jeez. Because he was raped, obviously. Yeah, when you have sex and someone is one, and then they insert that shit in you, yes, you become one. It's very possible you can now become one. And that's what happened to that poor boy. And that's on you, sir. No, I will let this fall where it may. I was going to support you. I thought, okay, I'm there to protect the church. No, I get there and you're supporting Grandpa because he's a pedophile. No, that don't fly, son. That don't fly. I have the cover of John. Yeah, he will strike dead anyone comes against me, against my ass. You can take that to the bank. This is sick. No more. I already know. You want me to announce. You already got it. Wildwood Gospel Church, Onalaska, Texas. Yeah, forget it. Forget it. We're in end time churches. Get a clue. If there is any hint of pedophilia in your church, it's getting shut down. That's it. That's it. You better know your people. I don't care if they are relatives. You're screwed, period. Okay? End of story. Well, that's it. That's all I got. Okay? I think that's enough. Well, whatever. Goodbye. I'll see you next Monday, everybody else, okay? Keep up the Psalms. We're doing great work. Yeah. I got to go relax somewheres.